You know, there are the children who feel like they're pigeonholed to one environment. I've only been exposed to so much, so this is the limit to what I can achieve. I don't believe that.
Less than 10% of children living in poverty in the Charlotte area are able to escape poverty. That's very frustrating, probably for most nonprofits, but very frustrating for us, especially dealing with children. The children we serve are predominantly living in poverty, single-parent household, and or have an incarcerated parent. That combined with not having some of the basics in life, it's a heavy burden for a child that still has to try to go to school and learn, and still has to try to find a way to hope and to dream.
You know, where they are is where they are. If there is no one in their family that has finished high school or gone to college, gotten a steady job, then how are they going to strive for that? You know, they have to see something different than that circle of poverty.
And often there's unfortunate preconceived notions that a child living in poverty has parents or guardians who don't care. They do care. If they didn't care, they wouldn't bring them to us for added support. And I think for a lot of our children, having someone care about them outside of their family, it just changes their life.
I became involved with the Big Brother Big Sister program through my mom. She wanted to provide for me what she felt like she couldn't herself. And at first I was like, I don't know, because I was dealing with a lot of trust issues with people.
I was working at Bank of America at the time, and back then I was still wearing sports jackets and I was all running late.
And he was like, sorry I'm late, I just got off work. He had this professional demeanor. I was just like, wow, he seems like a really nice guy.
I remember talking with Elliot afterwards, and he kind of laughed and said, when I first saw you, I thought you were just this stuffy person. I was very tentative about the whole thing, but he was very happy the way it turned out.
There's so many memories, oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, you know, the one instances, they're kind of small and they're just moments in time, but the effort you put in today, tomorrow, the next day, you get to continue to see it years down the road. Even as a 12-year-old, he was driven for his own success, however he was defining it. So I just want adding some tools to his tool chest.
In every situation, he had a toolbox. And he opened that toolbox, look, let's get the one we need today. In high school, my senior year, I was working 3 jobs. All I cared about was work, rather than, maintaining my relationship with Mike and my relationship with my family. I was, again, finding myself in that pigeonhole to where if all I'm exposed to right now is work, that's all I think is out there is work. That year is when my lung collapsed. And so Mike came to see me at the hospital. That was huge. And he talked to me about that. And he was like, look, Elliot, let's look at everything and look at it as a big picture. And so I realized, well, look, I'm part-time in all these roles, not full-time, not getting any benefits, no 401k, any of those things. And those are all tools Mike taught me to look for. So he was that guide, he was that mentor, 24/7, 365, whenever I needed him.
Big Brothers Big Sisters mission is to change a child's life forever. So to be able to see some of the seeds that I think that I put in place years ago, he's been able to run with and take them further than I could ever imagine.
The most important thing that the children need to be successful is to have hope. And I've probably supported hundreds of matches, and I have never had a match that there was not an impact.
You just see it, the pride and the joy on that child's face. You can tell there's an impact that child would not have had without that person being there, guiding and supporting and coaching and inspiring. They'll be the first in their family to establish that generation of success.
You can actually go one more fluff.
Elliot is such a great example of what a child can achieve when they have the support of a mentor like Mike. Elliot currently attends Fayetteville State University, and he is the student body president. He will be graduating this spring. He's going to be going on to grad school. There are so many more children like Elliot, and we cannot wait to match them with a big brother or big sister, because we know they can help change a child's life.
I do look at Mike as a life navigator because as someone who came in to help guide me and to get me in the direction where I should be going. So my life was forever changed because I don't know what my life would have been like without him.